Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Fabledom, where we are back again at Cupboard Vale, which is now big enough to be officially recognised as a proper town. No longer is this the hamlet of Cupboard Vale or the village of Cupboard Vale. What we're looking at right here is the officially recognised town of Cupboard Vale, which is wonderful. Well done everybody, well done all of you lovely Fablings out there for working very hard indeed and reaching town status. That is very impressive indeed. However, now that we have become a town, I think we do have to deal with a few additional bits and bobs, the first of which is going to be illness. I think now that we've got to town status, we might start seeing illness going around and our Fablings becoming unwell. And I think that because when we got to town status, the game went, hey look, do you know what you can build now? You can build a hospital, which does somewhat unsubtly imply that maybe we are going to start seeing sick Fablings. Now the only thing is, I don't quite know how ill they get. Of course, if they're ill, they go to the hospital, and it means they can't work in whatever building they were working in. But if they're ill for too long, do they die? Is that a thing that happens in this game? I'm not entirely sure. So I think, just to avoid any kind of, any undesirable Fabling death, we should possibly get a hospital in quite soon. The only thing is, if we look at what we need to actually get the hospital up and running, we need 300 money. That's absolutely fine. Not a problem. We need some stone blocks, which I think we have got quite a lot of, 91. So that's fine. Got loads of those. We do need 30 planks. At the moment, we only have 3. So we'll have to maybe work on getting some more planks. But we do have a giant pile of wood. So possibly another plankery might be quite good. Maybe pop it over there somewhere. I'm not quite sure. But that should be fine. However, the big issue is who works in the hospital, because it says right there the hospital employs 3 commoners, and right now we don't have any commoners here in Cupboard Vale. It's all peasants, which is brilliant and wonderful, and the peasants keep everything going. They are the foundations upon which the glorious city of Cupboard Vale is built, but we can't put them to work in the hospital. They just don't have the skills to do it. We need some commoners, so I think we'll place the hospital down, but they're not going to be able to work in it for quite a long time until we get commoners in, which does then mean we need to build some of these condo things. However, we do have a little bit of an issue with where to put those, because ideally we want to put them over here. There's a lovely big bit of open space over there. However, there is also a little kind of iron deposit here where we're going to build an iron quarry. And people don't want to live near the iron quarry. And the iron quarry has quite a large area of undesirability around it. I mean, that is quite big. That is a huge area of no thanks, I don't want to live there, because that's quite awful. So, I mean, we could build the condos here, but they would have an immediate kind of desirability, debuff to them, because they're going to be near that thing. So where shall we build our very first condominium kind of buildings where we can welcome some lovely commoners? And I'm not entirely sure. Over here is sort of reserved for sort of noisy things. Got a coal maker and undesirable things, a chicken coop and all that kind of stuff. So over there is sort of not overly desirable. I'm thinking maybe over here, maybe we put our first little kind of condo area just here. There is a stone deposit thing there. What happens if we put... That's the big thing, isn't it? That's a stone quarry. Okay, so that goes out to sort of here-ish. So if we build over here, for example, if we build our new sort of condominium area just here, that might work out okay. That might be fine. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. And then get the hospital in as well. Because at some point people are going to get ill and the game's going to go, haha, you've got ill people, you can't treat them, and then bad things are going to happen. So let's get a condo in kind of over here, and then we'll see how we go. I mean, they don't all have to be in one area. There could be one just here. We could put one there. We could put one up here, possibly. I mean, over here might not be a bad shout. Over there might not be a bad shout, actually. And they're kind of near the middle of everything. That could be quite good. I think let's build a couple, but let's build one over here. The only thing is, I am going to just build a bit of a road around the edge. So hang on, we're going to go like that. That's fine. And then I think, although we do need to get some more peasant housing in, because at the minute our objective down here that we chose to accept is to welcome everybody. And we've got 7 housing spots left. and we're going to have more than 7 people moving in across the next 47 days. So maybe over here we get some more housing backing on to these. Maybe 2 more houses and then another thing in the middle. So maybe get ourselves another inn, because they're quite good. They make people jolly. Or a puppet show thing. There's a puppet show thing over here, but not over here. Maybe we get a puppet show thing. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So, just to kind of... hang on, where's the edge of that? Where is the edge of the thing over here where nobody wants to live? Show yourself. Oh, botherations. Okay. Right, no, put those plans to bed. Those plans are terrible plans. We're going to go with the original plan. It's going to be like this and it's going to be fine. So there we go. Little kind of ring road around those, which is nice. And then, where was it? So it is just here. So if we put a road just there, anything on that side of the road is absolutely fine. We are okay with anything over there. They're not bothered by the iron quarry noise and smells and whatever else. Right, so if we go over here then, we are going to need a significantly huge pile of planks. And at the minute, yes, we only have 3. Okay, maybe top important job number 1, build another plankery. We have got... yeah, let's build it down there. Let's put it down here. Where is the plankery? Where are you, plankery? There we go. So we could put it there next to those pigs, and it won't affect any of those houses there. That would be okay. I don't want to put it in here because I kind of see us building in that bit. So let's put it just there. So we can't build in that bit, but that's fine. We'll just put lovely decorative things over there. It shall be wonderful. So another sawmill. Prioritize that. That's key to everything. We have to get that in. We have 1 unemployed person that could potentially work there, which is good. And then I think over on the stockpile, how are we looking? On here, could we also store... oh, that's storing everything. That's storing all the things. So let's maybe not store quite so many things. Yeah, that'll do. Store coal. Store wood. That makes sense because we're generating those. Store planks. Don't store the stone bricks because we don't need those so much down here. And don't even store stone because there isn't any stone down here for you to store. So that should be okay. I think... hang on, come out of that a second. A few people did say that I've accidentally unticked the coal store. So they're storing no coal in that thing. That's just for... what is that? So stone and stone blocks. And that one there is also not storing coal. Okay, that's probably not great, is it? Which is anything over here storing coal? I don't think so. Okay, right, let's switch that back on, shall we? So store some coal over there, please. Well spotted, everybody. Well spotted. I think we are storing coal in other places. That's just wood from those guys. Wood and stone. That's okay. But yeah, I think we are storing coal down here. Yeah, it's 94 down there. We have got quite a lot of coal, which does make me think, should we possibly go and do some of the romance stuff? But I think let's get some of the other bits and bobs sorted first. Let's try and get the other plankery up and running, because that is quite important. What's going on with that? Stone and logs. Okay, so I think all the logs are in. It's now just 30 stone required, which is okay. They'll get there eventually. It just takes a little while. They're going to trek over quite a long way to grab it. Look, I think you've grabbed some. And are you going to go and grab some from there? There was probably some over here, but do you know what? That's fine. You do what you got to do and get us a lovely plankery up and running, because that will be wonderful. And then 9 planks is all we have. That's not very much. I'm not quite sure where they're going. Where are the planks going? What requires planks? That probably required planks. The windmill and the bakery, I imagine, required some sort of planks. Okay, it's fine. We shall get more planks in. And I think, yeah, they're trying to work on this as quick as they can. Another 19 stone required. So while they're doing that, we will... oh, hang on. The iron quarry is going in. And our farm has gone in over there. Okay, how many people have we got? 1. Okay, so pop 1 more person in just there, because we do need some more veg. That's just growing a great big variety of veg, I believe, carrots and cabbages and things, which is good. So, yeah, we do need to get some more veg in. because we're giving it to the pigs, and of course we're eating it ourselves as well. Oh, hang on a minute. A thing. Princess Betty, my child, we are constantly told of your prosperous kingdom, so we decided to see if you're finally strong enough to negotiate with your old man. Your parents? Oh, hello. Hi, Mum and Dad. How are you guys? Oh, this is wonderful. Let's make a deal. Okay. Spend 20 nobility and decrease family aid cost from 75 to 55, or just say don't worry about it. I think that might be worth doing, just to try and bring our kind of family loan payments away. Just bring them down a tiny bit. 75 to 55, yeah, that's okay. And the prestige, whatever it is, what is it? The nobility is sort of building up a little bit. We're down to 30, but we'll get another 10 from that, hopefully. So, I mean, this is kind of what we earn it for, to spend it on lovely things. So, do you know what? Absolutely. Mum, Dad, let's make a deal. We will not pay you as much money anymore. Thank you so much. But now, yes, we are down to just 10 nobility. We will pick up another 10 if that is completed 37 days away, which is quite some time. But yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Right, run time on. Are we going to get the plankery put together first, or are we going to welcome some new people first? So let's find out, shall we? And it's new people. Okay, so 3 new peasants can move in. Absolutely welcome aboard. We now do have only 4 spare housing. So we do need to get some additional housing up and running. I mean, down here would be okay, because they can back onto the houses here. We've got the inn and the well, I think. The well doesn't quite reach. Okay, that is a little bit of a bother. Pause time for a second. That's not ideal. How is the plankery doing? Still 7 bits of stone. But we do have 2 people to go and do some work. So I think put them both to work in the farm over there, just because we want lots of lovely vegetables to feed the pigs and to feed everybody else and all that kind of stuff, which is brilliant. So they can work on that. And then, yes, we do need to figure out where we can put just a few houses. Not loads. We don't want loads of houses. Just a few lovely houses. I think maybe as well, let's get a road coming down like that. I was also thinking, actually, as time was ticking by, maybe we could... Where is... Oh, cobblestone road rounded. Cobblestone road sharp. I don't want them to walk on sharp roads, because that's going to hurt their delicate little fabling feet. No, we'll have rounded... Is that the rounded edges, I assume? Rather than the sort of... the qualities of the cobblestones they're using. You can either use really sharp, pointy cobblestones or nice, smooth ones. But yeah, I was thinking, what if we just go... Hang on, it's got to be an upgrade, hasn't it? Hang on. How do we do the upgrade thing? So if we just upgrade the entire main road bit from down there all the way to down here, it might cost quite a bit of money, but I think it's probably worth it just to speed things up a little bit. So let's do that, and boom, it didn't actually cost that much money. It wasn't that expensive. Maybe, as time goes by, we could just do a few little road upgrades, just to make things a tiny bit more efficient around here, because they do go quicker on the slightly better roads. Oh, hang on. Pause a second. A new encounter has spawned. Where? Show us. Locate. It's just here. Hello. What do we have here? Emissary gnomes. A group of travelling gnomes. Oh, look at you. Hello, gnomes. This is brilliant. Right, okay. Where is Fergus? Fergus, you must go and talk to the gnomes immediately. I don't know where you are. There you are. Right, Fergus, go over here and talk to the gnomes. You could have a chat about beards, because they have beards and you have a beard. So, it's going to be brilliant. Have a chat about beards, please. So you go over there. That's going to be lovely. We've got gnomes. That's fun. And I think our new plankery is up and running. So now we need to wait another 8 days. No, we're not going to wait 8 days. We shall take you, Benjamin Lee, out of the farm there. And you, Benjamin Lee, can go and be our latest plankery operator. I was going to say plankerist. I don't know if that sounds right or not, but there you go. You can work in there, which is going to be good, because yes, we do need some more planks. And then, yeah, we do need to think about just getting a little bit more housing in. So maybe over here, go and get some basic housing in. So you go, some good old classic peasanty housing. We will have one there, like that. You guys can have chickens and you can have a washing line, because why not? So build that. Plenty of money to get that done. We will have rounded roads, because I think that's what we've got anyway. And then, yeah, bring that along like that. And then up like that. We can't start to build on the road that's already there, which is a bit strange, but never mind. Right, upgrade that bit. Upgrade that bit, just to make that look nicer and tidier, which is good. And then we are going to need to get a well. If we put the well, how can we do this so it fits? If we put the well just there, that gives us a lot of space to build more housing, apart from right at the end. We're not going to have enough to get a well in to cover houses at that end and that end, but that's okay, I think. So if we pop the well like that, and then we can build another house, maybe something, yeah, the street puppet theatre thing just here, more houses, and then just fill that with decorative things. Just put fancy decorative things over there. That is the plan. So, yeah, we'll get that set up like that. You guys can have a tree and a dog house, and that'll do for now, because that is plenty of stuff for you to build. So they can work on that. So 2 more houses and a well. And then when they're done, we will then think about getting our first condominiums in so we can welcome some commoners. But yes, even just a basic one of those requires 20 planks. However, Fergus is coming over here to chat to the gnomes. Princess Betty, finally we found you. We travelled far to get some help from someone with your reputation. Oh, okay. We've got a reputation, apparently. I hope it's a good one. Lately, as gnomes have been getting blamed for all sorts of atrocities performed by goblins. Can you please help us make this right? Okay, I will spread the good word. If we spend... Oh, I see. We are picking up nobility by spending money. Okay, do you know what? Let's spend 300 money to pick up 20 nobility. Because we might as well. We have the money to do so. And yeah, it'll just give us more of that, which we can spend on other exciting things. So I will spread the good word, my good gnome friends. And there we go. Right. Fergus is now just sort of down here on their own again, not doing anything. I don't think, Fergus, you have anything to go and kind of investigate either. Sorry about that. Go and stand back in the middle. Go and sort of stand over there, Fergus. I feel a bit sorry for Fergus, because Fergus sort of springs into action for a little bit and then just stands around. Maybe that's what they want to do. They're kind of on guard or whatever, which is fine. Right, one house is already in, so we can welcome some more people, which is brilliant. 4 days' time. In 4 days we can get this sorted. However, we do now have 21 lovely planks. Those houses don't have water, but I think the stone is on the way. Yep, there we go. Brilliant. So we'll have to remember to go and sort that bit out, because that bit is clearly not finished. But over here, let's pause time and build ourselves our very first condominium area to get some commoners in. Oh, okay. The commoners want a little bit of a separation, do they, from where the peasants live? Oh, you snobs. Okay, right. So I think what happens is we kind of build a way in, I think. So we build a little kind of doorway. So if we build... The red kind of ends there. So if we put that there, that can be the way in. So we'll pop that like that. And then... hang on. Yeah, then can we come out of that for a second? Yeah, and then can we put the road... We'll have a posh road as well, because they're posh. So put the fancy road in like that. And then come back to this. So now we have to put condo foundation down. A simple pattern stone foundation. Okay, I'm trying to recall how this worked. I think, do we then build on the foundation? So we can go like that. So that's 14 out of 30 in terms of size. Okay, so we can build a bit more. So that can come out like that. That's 24. Okay, right, yeah. I sort of recall hazily how this works. And then put a bit just there. Okay, so that's the way in. And then we can build 12 townhouses. This is going to take quite a lot of resource. But yeah, they're going to be 5 planks and 5 blocks each. But also, we might want to put in some town shops, and we have a little arch. A small archway that can be placed between buildings to create access to the courtyard. Okay, so there's the way in. That is... Oh, I remember the crazy numbering system. That's number 6, apparently. This one building is number 6. Because that makes sense. We still do need to have a word with the Fabledom house numbering department, because they're not doing it right. So if we get a townhouse, and we put a townhouse there... In fact, no, what if we put them facing inwards, and then have like a little courtyard into the middle? Is that okay? Can we do that? I don't know. We'll have one there, and we'll have a townhouse facing inward. And then what do we put on this corner here? What do we put there? There's no point putting an archway thing, so I don't think they're going to... We'll put an archway there, look, because that's quite nice. Maybe on the corner, we can have a shop facing outward, like that. That's fun. And another shop on that corner facing that way. And they sort of link together, look, which is quite good. So the houses are facing inward and the shops are facing outward. That's okay. That's going to cost 368 money, but I do want to get some more housing in. So if we then go house and house, oh dear, the money is piling up. The money is piling up. We'll put a path down the side. So another house there and another house there. 568 money. Can we come back and finish this off? 2 residents. So we can house 12 commoners in that little block there. But I think maybe, have we possibly spent too much money on this? Have we gone too big? Which is a common complaint. We do that in the Geek Cupboard quite a bit. Let's have, how much are they? 10 apiece. Okay, so if we put one there and then put, oh no, right way around, there we go, one like that. Can we add more after it's done? Can we change more after it's... I don't think we can. Okay, no, get rid of that. Okay, I've pressed a button. I didn't know what I did. Can we go back in? Ah, right, okay, good. How do we get rid of these things? I want to get rid of that. There we go. Okay, I thought maybe that would allow us to clear one thing out at a time, but no, clearly it does not. Right, let me go and put things back in again. Hang on a second. Okay, I've put things back in. I've not completed it though. What I think we're going to do is we're going to come out of that for now, and we're going to save some money. So they're not going to build this at the minute. That's kind of just pending. That's like a sort of a blueprint type thing. We do need to get a little bit more money. I think possibly if we could get up to say 1,000 monies, we might be able to finish that off properly. I just want to make sure that we get in as many sort of, townhouses as we can, just to make the most of what we've got over there. We will welcome 3 more peasants, and of course we have to do that to complete our objective down there, but that's okay. Plenty of housing for them. And the well is done over here too, which is excellent. So there we go. The well is in, which means those houses there have a little bit of water, which is great stuff. Okay, let's maybe run time on for just about 1 more month or 1 more pay day or whatever it is. Next payment in 2 days. Okay, so in a couple of days' time, we should then have enough money to finish that thing off. I mean, we'll have nowhere near the amount of resources we need. Absolutely not. Nowhere near that. But we will have at least the money to get it commissioned. We can tell people we would like that to happen, please. And there we go. So over 1,000 money to go back into this. We've got 5 out of 12 townhouses. I kind of do feel like we need to get a couple of extra archway things on this side just to let people out. We've got the 4 shops, so let's put a house facing that way, a house facing that way. 748 monies it's going to be, and then a house there and a house there. So now we're on 9, so we need another 150 money. Have we got that? I think we might be just short of that. Hang on a minute. Can we put some more houses on the inside? I think we can, can't we? We can tuck houses on the inside as well, because it all sort of merges into a little kind of plaza type thing. So if we put that there, 948 plus 50 is not... We've got just enough. We've got just enough money to get that done. Okay, that is cutting it very fine indeed, but that's okay. There we go. Pop that there. So we've got ourselves 12 houses in there, and 4 shops. We need a lot of stone bricks and a lot of planks and a bit of stone. 1 or more entrances are unreachable. Where? Which one? Game. Oh no, it's that. Remove. I think it was that. That's one of the shops. I think the shop door was facing the wrong way. Are we okay now? 1 or more entrances are Why are they unreachable? I don't think they are, game. Or is it that? Have I put that in the wrong way as well? Hang on a minute. We can do it. Which way round is that way? Boom. Okay, we can now build it. Okay, just get it done. Just please finish the thing. Make it happen. There we go. Splendid. And we are now down to 8 coin. 13 coin now. We made a tiny bit of money. Oh, that must have been from from over here. That must have been a golden egg from the golden goose coop, because it went up by 5. Yeah, and that is, I imagine, over time, that's clocking up quite a bit of lovely, fairly free, easy cash, which is wonderful. Okay, I'm not... Oh, no. I'm going to click this. Okay. It's a merchant. I was thinking that somebody was going to ask us to pay money to help them, and it was the one time when we don't have loads of it. But no, it's the travelling merchant asking if we would like coal. Now, we do have a lot of coal now. We went from having not any coal at all to having huge amounts of it, so we don't need coal. Thank you very much for popping by. And on that note, actually, given that we do have huge amounts of coal, maybe down here, for example, that could be switched off. Let's just remove a worker from there for now, put them into the farm, because the food is going to be more important. So get that done. And then how many other unemployed people do we have? 2. 2 unemployed people. Let's take a quick look at what we have over here. Right, nobody's working in the iron quarry. The coal maker we just turned off. That's absolutely fine. I think that's it. I think that's it for buildings that are not being worked. So the iron quarry requires, well, it can have up to 3 people in it. Where are they going to put the iron when it's done? That is another good question. We haven't got enough money to build anything at all. Right, hang on. We need to run time on until payday. Let's wait until we get paid so we're not quite as poor. There we go. 167 money. So let's look at this, grab ourselves a stockpile, and where shall we put this? I mean, it makes sense to put it right next to this and then just run a path down there. That kind of makes sense to me. So we'll pop that in, unless one day that's going to go. That sort of pile of iron ore is going to be exhausted, and that pile will vanish and the building will be knocked down. So in there, potentially, we could build another farm. So possibly we should put a path down that side in order to sort of make sure there's room for a farm when we get there. Are we planning ahead? What is this? Where am I? What's happening? I think we might be planning ahead slightly, which is a little bit odd, but there we go. So if we put a thing just there and then go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so build that, please. Yes, authorize that construction. And then get that coming round like this. Just bring that all the way up there to there. Okay, right, that's quite good. So the 2 people that are currently unemployed can work in there when it's built, and then anybody else can go and work in the iron quarry, which is going to be brilliant. And then over here, there's just a lot to do. There is a lot of work to do over there. We haven't got anywhere near enough planks or bricks or anything else, so there's plenty of effort to go in over here. But there we go. At least we've kind of made a start on that. Can we... Do we have to kind of individually... Oh, yeah, we have to individually prioritise things. Okay, we don't want to do that. However, the first bit is going in. House number 6. It doesn't make sense, game. House number 6 is there. It is done. We are... What's it complaining about? Assign a head of household. I mean, yeah, it's not really kind of ready for that yet, I don't think. We will welcome 3 more peasants, though. We are... getting quite close to a sort of peasanty capacity. When are people going to move in? In 12 days. Okay. We should have hopefully sorted out that objective by then. So we should be okay. Right, so let's try and get some more of this put together. Yes, it's many planks and many bits of stone and everything else. I mean, the arches are going in. Wouldn't mind the housing going in. That'd be a little bit better. And I think, yeah, they do have these things as well. they have a town well and a sewer drain. So I think we possibly should get those in as well. So yeah, they go in here, look. So if we put the sewer drain, must be placed on a road. Ah, bother. It can only deal with half of the house. Okay, put sewer drain there. And then we will... How much money we've got? 352. Loads of money. It's all fine. Right, like that. And then up like that and round like that. And then just upgrade that little bit. Go on, just upgrade that bit there. Yay, there we go. Wonderful. And then put another sewer drain thing on... Where's that one? On that side to deal with those houses. And then the well. Where can the well go? It can go just here. It can go just there, and it covers all of those. So we'll pop a well just there, please. Okay, so that should then sort that whole bit out, ready for the commoners to move in. It's now just a case of doing the actual building work. Although, here we go. We have ourselves a townhouse going in. We've got, what number is it? Number 1. Number 1 and number 6. There's a shop. Okay, so we do need people to go and work in the shops, I think. Yeah, nobody's around right now, which makes perfect sense. When do people move in? 5 days. We might be able to welcome some new types of people, which is going to be very good. What's that saying? Missing a sewer. Yeah, we're on it. We're on it. We're trying to get it sorted. So the town shop is closed. There's no town well, and there's no sewer drain. Okay, we are working on that. Please hold the line. Yeah, in the shop, that one on the corner is selling flour. Maybe sell some vegetables. That might be quite good. So that shop there can sell veg. And there should be shops around the corners. So they can also cover a decent size area. And down comes the snow. Okay, our 5th winter. We have got... okay, grain is not looking good. Vegetables, loads of them. Brilliant. Looking forward to eating lots of vegetables over winter. That's fine. Wood is looking great. Stone is looking good. Bricks is looking okay. It's looking alright, except maybe grain. Grain is looking quite low. Possibly welcoming 3 more peasants. Hang on a minute. Yeah, put some people to work in there. Thank you. That's going to be good. How many more have we got? 4 unemployed. So let's put 3... into the iron quarry thing, and then over here you lot can store iron, because they get iron out of the ground. It comes out fully formed into useful kind of iron ingot shapes, I think, which is helpful. So you can just store over there just iron. That's it. That can just be for iron storage, and it's going to be marvellous. So yeah, it's going to take a while to get that done. But yeah, more houses over here are appearing, which is really good, I think. Let's get the well sorted, and let's get the sewer drain sorted, shall we? Let's put those in, so if people do move in, they're at least not going to be quite grumpy about things. It does imply there's nobody living in there. Why is there smoke gently drifting from that chimney if nobody lives there? Who's putting the lights on in these places? Deary me, that is very energy inefficient given that nobody lives there. Turn your lights off. Okay, we have another beggar event going on. I think normally they require food of some kind. It depends. Oh, okay. Right, we can't even help out because we are lacking the bread. We're lacking the bread to help you beggars. We need to give them 60 vegetables and 10 bread to get 5 nobility. And if we don't, we lose 5 nobility. Okay, that's not very good, is it? We've got plenty of vegetables. Can I maybe try to convince you to swap your vegetables for bread? Maybe if you squint, it might look a little bit like bread. Maybe a carrot could possibly. I don't know. I don't think that's going to work. That's not going to convince them. If we get up to 10 bread, and I notice that we've got up to 10 bread, then yeah, we'll go and do that. But yeah, for the minute, we'll think on it. And we will have to sort of keep an eye on our bread quantity. But yeah, I think we are going to need to get some more. What have we got? 100. How many peasants can we accommodate? Only 1 more. We can only fit 1 more peasant in. I think we need another grain farm. I mean, the farms can go in around this thing. They could go in around the iron quarry thing. They could just fit down here. We could just put... I mean, it could go down there, look. Just get some more grain in over here, because that's quite handy. It's a space there not being used for housing or whatever. So we could potentially put another farm in, or do we put it somewhere else? Do we tuck it over there? Do we sort of put it around here? Where can we put a farm? Because we do need another grain farm and we need some more housing. Oh, we'll claim that. We'll take our reward, thank you. Okay, up to 40 nobility. That's very good. That's good. Right, more peasant housing is required. Let's put one in there. You guys can have bees and you can have a toilet that can look directly at the beehive. Could be like a challenge. Can you run to the loo and not get stung? Right, so build that, please. That's another 4 unemployed peasants that we can get. No, there's 1 now plus... No, that'll be another 3. So then I think we get another peasant house there. So build that in like that. You guys can have chickens and you can have... and a doghouse. There you go. Pop that like that. You can have those. And that's another, 2 people from that, 2 people from that, and another 1 unemployed person. So 5 more peasants can move in. I think we should get the puppet show in down here, which I think means we have to fill that gap in. Let's put a nice decorative thing over there. Oh yeah, we've unlocked some new decorative things. What can we put in? How big is that thing? The flower, yeah, let's put that there. Look, a lovely flower rest area. So pop one of those in, and then we'll put the puppet show thing in here to make people down here feel all jolly and happy and such. And we do have those houses there that have not got a nice kind of sort of decorative boost. How about a green patch tree? That seems quite nice. Pop that at the end of your garden. And then you... they can have a little kind of log, like a little sort of a picnic table type thing. Put that in. That's quite fun. Okay, right, so plenty of work to do. How are we looking? Still only got 3 bread. How's it looking back over here? Slow. Progress is slow, I would say, but we are getting there. So 4 days' time, we might be able to welcome our very first commoners. We can accommodate 6 of them in the housing we have. So, yeah, maybe in not too long at all, we could get some commoners living in Cupboard Vale, going up the social ranks, la-di-da with your fancy commoners. Okay, there we go. The newcomers have arrived. And what we'll do is we'll take 1 peasant just to top that up to the capacity of 120. And then we will take on 2 commoners. We can finally have commoners living here in Cupboard Vale. I thought maybe there might be a little bit of a rush on the commoners. I thought maybe we could possibly see a lot more than 3 people being allowed to stay. Because, they're all excited about moving into their fancy new houses and being part of Cupboard Vale and such. But no, apparently we can still only take 3 people at a time. So yeah, let's accept that, shall we? And boop. There we go. Oh, and in doing that, we've also become a big town. Okay, that was quite a big thing to do then. So not only do we now have commoners in Cupboard Vale, we're also now a big town. Our family want 100 monies, which again I think is okay. That's fine. We got given 500 money just up front, and now we can build an embassy. Centre for Diplomacy enables missions from other realms, spies, trading and more. Spies? Maybe we could spy on the evil, sinister chappie, the night guy. I forgot his name, but we could spy on him and just see if he's plotting, because he does seem like the kind of person that might go and do a little bit of plotting. So possibly we could get one of those in. And then a bank. Okay, so we can tax people at different rates. I think we're okay at the minute. I think our money is coming in just fine. So maybe we won't get one in right now. A labourers guild. Guild labourers can carry more material and construct buildings faster than normal labourers. Okay, that's quite good. I imagine they're going to be commoners. And then we can build a wall, handy, and a mystic mine. The mystic mine generates wealth. Once built, there is a risk of trolls creating camps in your realm in a hunt for its treasure. Okay. It sounds good and bad. There are pros and cons to the mystic mine. Right. Okay, we can build many exciting things. How's the bread? Still down to just 3 bread, dearie me. Right. I think, what are they complaining about? What is the issue here? They're missing coal. There is a lot of coal around. You might have to go and have a little bit of a walk to pick up some coal, but there is coal nearby. There's plenty of it. I think it might be just over that. I think you're going to get the coal I suspect you're going to get the coal, which is fine. Another townhouse has gone in. There's not that many left. They're, what, about half done? About sort of 50% of the way through, which is quite good. So, right, let's get that moving on. So we now have, what have we got? So 3 unemployed people. So we've got, can we see the breakdown of that though? How many unemployed peasants do we have as opposed to unemployed commoners? Because I imagine, yeah, is it going to be 1 commoner, because one of the commoners would have to be the head of house, and then 2 peasants. So yeah, I think then our 2 peasants can come over here and they can start work on another farm. So let's get a lovely new grain farm set up round here. So pop that in like that. And then yes, just lots of wheat, please. We'll put a nice thing there. We'll put a lovely decorative thing there because that seems like quite a good spot for it. So that's 12 spots of wheat already. And that's 20. And that's going to be 29. We can build around this thing. Look, it's going to be a little bit strange. But when it's done, well, when that's gone, we'll just put something in the middle. We'll put a nice decorative thing again. We'll change it all round. But there we go. So build that 105 money. Marvellous. I think as well, we do have, again, a big pile of money. Is it worth possibly just upgrading some more roads? Just because I would feel better with slightly better roads. Let's spend a little bit of cash, shall we, on just making the roads ever so slightly fancier. So we'll bring that one round like that. I think it'll make things a bit more efficient because, of course, they can go quicker on the roads. Let's maybe can we just do a big kind of zone? Can we just go, do you know what? I want to upgrade everything, say, in that area. So upgrade all the things. There we go. I was going to say, let's spend until we have about 750 money. So maybe if we get that road there done, we're down to 909. And then that's only a little bit there to do. If we do that, 795, there's a bit of a road there to get sorted out. So that's fine. I think, there's a bit in the middle. Hang on, sort that bit out. We're down to 723 money. But I think all the roads are done. I think we no longer have little kind of sort of, mud, dirt track things. I think we've got proper cobbled streets going on, which is very good indeed. Right, splendid. So yeah, let's get this new farm in. And also, yeah, we do need to think about a hospital. I think let's go right back to the start of the video. Let's get it. Oh, there's more essential buildings now. Crikey, where's the hospital? Just there. Let's also put a hospital in. We probably want to put it up near these guys because I imagine it's going to make them quite jolly. So let's put it just there. Look, it's on the other side of that road, so it's not bothered by the kind of iron quarry thing. Let's get that in, but focus on the actual sort of townhouses and things first, please. World event conspiracy songs. What's this all about? There is a new trend in town. We dress up with colourful capes and sing a charming song about the Wizard Guild that controls the kingdom from the shadows. We would love some new places with crowds to perform our songs. Okay. Right. They sing about the Wizard Guild that controls the kingdom from the shadows. What would they be? I don't know. The Abracadabra Kalati or something. I don't know. So we could build 3 amenity structures in 90 days. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. That's 10 nobility. If we fail, we don't get 10 nobility. We lose it. We could spend a bit of money to get 5 nobility or just say no. I think at the minute resources are quite stretched. So I think maybe how much for a red cape I want to join, pay 160 money rather than struggling. Oh, that's 90 days. That's 3. That's sort of toward the end. Yeah, it's just gone to spring. So we'd have all of spring, all of summer, and all of autumn/fall to get 3 amenity buildings in. That should be okay. That should be fine. Do you know what? Let's go for that, shall we? Let's give ourselves a little bit of a challenge. So, boop, absolutely, yes. The beggars event thing is going to probably time out before we can do much about it. But never mind. There we go. And, yeah, here we go. Look, the snow is going to melt away. And yet more houses are going in for the commoners, which is brilliant stuff. So we can get them working in the farms and such like. Because, yeah, now I think we need more grain. We need more grain. Possibly as well, another windmill and another bakery could be quite useful. That would be handy. If we could buy in some grain as well. I wouldn't mind buying in grain. Does anybody have any grain that we can purchase? Oh, down here as well, there's a little spot for a decorative thing. Hang on a minute. Hang on, that's the beggar's thing. Now there is another event. We are trying to destock some of our resources. Me and my two brothers each had a house made of a different material. I can see where you're going with this, but recently a nice looking wolf came by and suggested we don't really need one house each, so we thought we could demolish one and sell the resources. Interesting. I wouldn't trust that wolf. I wouldn't trust the wolf at all. Always make sure you have a very big pot of water on the boil, just in case. Just a little bit of advice there. Oh, there we go. I could use some grain. 5 nobility to get 200 grain. That would be quite good. Planks, that would also be quite good. Stone bricks, we're okay for that or nothing. Can we have all of these? Can I get bricks and planks and grain? I would be willing to spend 25 nobility to get all of these in. I think maybe the grain is going to be more useful because then we can make more bread and also we can feed the golden goose thing and the chickens in the chicken coop. So I think, yeah, let's get 200 grain. There we go. We've stocked up on grain. Oh, it's got to go in a little box. Hang on a minute. That would make sense to go down here somewhere, wouldn't it? Is there a spot there? It's gone a bit... Okay. This has gone a bit strange. Hang on a minute. Yeah, this has definitely gone a bit weird. I'm going to click to place. I can't see what I'm placing. There we go. That was slightly bugged out, but never mind. Yeah, they're just picking up the grain and just dropping it off into that granary. So that thing is going to be empty quite soon, and then they can load up the windmill. The windmill does have quite a lot of grain in it anyway, so really it's a case of just getting the windmill working. So, with that in mind, possibly near here, we should also get another windmill and another bakery. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Look at our lovely new townhouse area. There's another number 1. I suppose that's a number 1 of that street there, is it? There's a 6 next to a 4. That would make sense if there was other buildings on the other side of the road. You could have sort of, evens on that side, odds on that side. But there isn't. So they've all gone a bit... The numbering department have gone a bit bonkaloids. But never mind. As long as they get it done. And I think there's 1 archway and then 2 archways. And what's that? 5 buildings left, which is okay. I think let's welcome 1 commoner and 2 peasants. That's what we're going to do. So a new commoner has appeared. Hello there. It's Thomas Price. Hello, Thomas Price. You're unemployed and you're enjoying some free time. Hopefully, Thomas Price, you've got some fairly decent medical qualifications because soon enough, when that hospital is built, I imagine that's where you're going to go and work. But for now, you can enjoy your time off. Just, sit around for a bit. Here we go. Oof. It looks like a Fabling has gotten sick. Surely there is some sort of building that can help them. Okay, right, fine. Prioritise construction of the hospital. I knew that was coming. We predicted that at the very, very start of it all. And yes, there we go. It's now going to happen, isn't it? So we've got ill people. We need to get them treated. Whilst we're here, let's go to the food thing. We will have another windmill. So hang on, put that. Where's the bakery going to go? How big is the bakery? The bakery, it's like that. Oh, and people like living next to the bakery, don't they? Maybe we should put it sort of here so it covers some of those houses. So put the bakery on that corner. That's okay. Put the windmill just there. And then we're going to need a storehouse type thing. So put that there with 1 and 2 and 3 like that. And then store the grain from the grain farm in there. But right now, we need to get the hospital done because we've got ill people and that's never good. So here we go. Run time on nice and quick. Let's get a hospital put together, which I think might take quite a long time. So hopefully that ill Fabling can just, recover for a bit. Go to bed, I don't know, socially distance, cover your face and such, like wear a mask or whatever, I don't know. But it's going to take a while. So hopefully they're going to be around. Hopefully they can stick around for a while and they're not going to get so ill that they do sort of perish from the germs. We will see. 27 planks are required and 24 blocks. We might be okay for the blocks, but we're definitely not okay for the planks. So, okay, unwell Fabling, I do apologise, but just sort of try and hang on in there. Help is coming, potentially soon-ish. Oh, the beggar event thing is ticking down in terms of days. We have 4 days left to sort it down to 3 days, and we only have 3 bits of bread. It did get up to 8 bits of bread, I think, relatively recently, and then it just went right back down to 0 because I assume people came in and, ate the bread. So I don't think we're going to be able to do that, but we will leave it right there. We're on 5 bits of bread. Maybe in the bakery they could do a special kind of rushed effort, just, really quick batch just to get that done. But no, I think they've gone away. I think the bread was 98% sort of produced and then they stopped. But don't do that. Oh, and here we go. I cannot help. I'm really sorry, beggars, but we don't have enough bread either, so I do apologise. I find that a bit harsh, but never mind. We lose a little bit of nobility, but we do have quite a bit anyway, so it's not so bad. We'll welcome in another 1 peasant to max that out, and then another 2 commoners. So now we've got 5 commoners. So when that hospital is actually up and running, when they bother to get it built, we should be able to actually get that up and running quite quickly, because we can just put people straight into it and then we'll have spare people to do other jobs as well, which is quite good. I notice we do have 2 ill Fablings now. Charlotte Foster and Amelia Russo are not feeling too great right now. Okay, right, that's going to become a little bit of an issue, isn't it? Can we please really focus on this? All resources into the hospital, please. Make sure this gets everything. I don't know where you're going. Oh, you're carrying vegetables. That's absolutely fine. Oh, yeah, the shops. Hang on. That shop sells vegetables. That one sells flour. That shop sells eggs. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. And that shop there isn't done yet, but it's going to try to sell bread, grapes and grape juice. That one can sell pork. There we go, look. A good little range of shops around our new sort of plaza type thing. But we do need to get on with this, don't we? And that does actually bring me to something that we do need to look at. There's 3 ill people now. Okay, the germs are spreading. Hang on a minute. Explorer. Princess Betty, they call us the Explorers Club, and exploring is what we do. There is so much to discover out there, wonderful secrets and hidden treasures. We could use some help to explore some of the more risky areas. Perhaps a task for a true hero? Fabling Explorers Club. Absolutely, our hero will be there. So, okay, inspect an encounter with your hero. If we do that in the next 30 days, we get 5 nobility, or say no. I mean, we can do that very easily. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. This actually does bring me on to another thing. A few people, where are you, Fergus? There you go. A few people did say that we haven't equipped it's got some sort of trinket type thing, and I didn't equip it. And I believe you're absolutely correct, everybody. So I think, do we click and put it in like that? There we go. Okay, so now that is equipped. So I think they can wear 1 hat, which makes sense because, Fergus only has the 1 head upon which he can wear 1 hat. I get that. That makes perfect sense. But they can have 3 trinkets. So there we go. Fergus now has a trinket, which is good. There we go. So well done, Fergus. You've got a little kind of fancy essence of balance, trinkety, necklacey kind of charm thing, which is good. We do need to go and buy another tile, I think. I mean, there is a wishing well over there. An abandoned, dried out well. Is it worth going to territories, investing in that just there? We could also build a bit down here. There are some fish, a couple of tree sort of areas, quite a bit of treeage, so we could get some nice kind of wood going on, although we're okay for wood, so maybe not right now. I think for the wishing well, it's probably worth it. So 450 money, that's gone in. And yeah, come out of that. And we will send... Where are you again, Fergus? There you are. We will send Fergus all the way over here to go and look at the wishing well. There you go, Fergus. Let's hope that it's just full of magic and it can give us many exciting things. I mean, preferably planks. That'd be quite good. If it could give us planks, that would be magnificent. Okay, right. What was I dealing with before that event popped up? I was going to deal with something important and now I've completely forgotten what it was. I can't remember what it was. It was something that I thought, yes, we do need to deal with that. And now I haven't dealt with it. Oh, if it's that important, it'll pop back into my head at some point. I can't recall what it was right now. I got distracted by shiny things. So never mind. If it's important, I shall hopefully remember. Oh, I remember. It was romance, wasn't it? It was romance over here. So yes, we do need to maybe think about sorting out our romantic choice. And I think we were going between Winifred the warrior princess and then Ramon the bard prince and Farah the Tinker Princess. And quite a lot of people in the comments said, yes, Farah, I vote for Farah. I think somebody said don't go for Ramon because they've been around in the game for a while and I've seen them. So don't choose them, please. So, okay, do you know what person that said that? I don't know who you are. I've forgotten your name, but we won't go for Ramon, the Bard Prince. So it's either a choice between, Winifred the Warrior Princess or Farah the Tinker Princess. But if she's all about industry, remind me what she does. If you have less than 50 stored of a resource, all of the production buildings produce it 20% faster. So we would get 20% faster planks and bricks and everything else. That is very good indeed. We also get a regenerator. I'm not quite sure what that does. A Tinker's Guild. Sounds quite fun. And we get some goggles, which could be quite fun. I don't know what they do, but that sounds exciting. And then, yes, the Warrior Princess, so Winifred, that means, we can train up soldiers. Our heroes pick up more experience. And, we get a training dummy, an arms dealer, and a samurai hat. Now, your two buildings are less appealing. Games like this, it's got fighting in. That's okay, but I'm not in it for the fighting. I'm in it for you to build the kingdom up and do a bit of kind of character development stuff and see what's happening with Betty. So I think maybe, given that many people in the comments said, I vote for Farah, and I don't think anybody, I tell a lie, maybe one person said, I think you should go for the Warrior Princess because she will help you with fighting. But I think if I had to sort of call it now as to who's the most popular in terms of our romantic choices, in the comments, I think it's Farah. And I do like Farah. Farah looks amazing. So, do you know what? Here we go. Let's maybe think about courting Farah. We require 20 planks. Well, of course we do. At the minute, we've got 1. And now we've got 0. Okay, Fergus, please tell us the wishing well is big on planks, because that'd be brilliant. Okay, to the untrained eye, this well might be easily dismissed. However, there seems to be something more to it. Are those coins shining at the bottom? Okay, so throw in a few coins, throw 100 money into the well, resulting in a 50% chance to receive a reward. Okay, or throw 200 coins in, 75% chance, or 300 coins, guarantees a lovely decorative. And who am I to turn down the chance to get a lovely decorative? Yes, please, throw in 300 coins. We will have... a maze garden. Oh my goodness me, that sounds amazing. Get it? Because maze and amazing. Nah, don't worry about it. As your coin lands at the bottom, it shines with a bright light. Could it be? Yes, it could be a maze garden. Hang on, pause time. Fergus, head back to the middle. In fact, do you know what? Stand there, Fergus, for a change of scenery, just for something different to do. So you go there. Where is... Oh, we'll have that, thank you. Where is the maze garden? Is it one of these? Hang on. That's the maze garden. We do have other... With loads of... There's so many decorative things. Oh yeah, there's a clock tower, got a bell tower, a musical garden. Relax with some music. Oh my word, there are so many things. Cupid's garden, a garden for romance. I think I recall that vaguely from when we played it last time. I think that was a choice, wasn't it? Did we earn that somehow? A maiden's fountain, a flower queen, a gazebo. Oh, and they've got little kind of hedge wall things. Yeah, that thing is 500 money. So we can't build the maze garden right now, but we will have 500 money very soon indeed. And I'm very tempted. I'm very, very tempted to build a great big maze garden somewhere. That would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Okay, right. Run time on nice and quick. Can we please get a huge pile of planks together to sort the hospital out? Because a wave of illness is going around and I'm not entirely sure people are going to survive. So if we could please just bring many planks over here, many planks and many bricks, please, as an absolute matter of urgency. Okay, let's welcome 3 more commoners. Hello there, welcome aboard, new people. You're a new person. What's your name? You are Cecilia Moore, sorry. Hello, Cecilia Moore. How are you? So we now do have a quite large pile of unemployed commoners. We do need to build them a few things to actually go and work in. But yes, the hospital is going to be our big important thing, number 1. So back we go to waiting for the hospital to get built because, yeah, the amount of ill people that I can see just from up here, just at a quick glance, is sort of rising. So it is quite important that we do get that sorted, please. Come on, folks. Come on, let's get the medical stuff sorted out. Oh, no. It happened. Amelia Russo has died from sickness. She got so ill and was untreated for so long that she's passed away. We've lost our first person, not due to old age or anything kind of, normal. It was due to us not being able to treat her in time. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. That was not part of the plan. It's just taken a very long time to get that put together. Right. Okay, that's not good, is it? That's not good at all. Okay, however, still, Cupboard Vale is still here. We need to make sure everything continues all fine. So if they worked somewhere, where did they work? And do we need to issue a replacement? Were they down here working in the fisherman's hut? Okay, so how about we pop... yes, because they're different icons now. So Thomas Price is a commoner, I think, whereas all these people here are peasants. I don't know. So Roger Smith, you can go and work in there. The condo. The condo needs another person working in it, does it? And then on the town shops. Oh, hang on a minute. Why don't we put people to work in the town shops, given that we have the town shops? Oh, okay, yeah, that's a little bit of an oversight, isn't it? Yep, you lot can work there. And then we do have distance to home medium for you. Okay, so you can go there. You do live quite far away. You can work in that stockpile. And you can work on the farm. Do you know what? You can come and work in the stockpile as well. It's fine. There we go. I think the hospital is nearly done. They need, 5 blocks. So hopefully you're out. They're dashing off to get the final selection, I think. Although you're carrying 1 stone brick. Earlier on, somebody came in with 6. Why are you only carrying 1? Come on, that's going to take us down to 2. And how many are you carrying? 1. And you're carrying 1. Okay, Olivia White has died from sickness. Can we please get the hospital up and running? There is a plague in our lands and we need to get it sorted out really quickly. We'll welcome 3 more commoners because we can and they can do many jobs soon enough. But yes, they're all going to be dead if we don't get this hospital put together. So here we go. Nice and quick. Build the hospital. The event... Pork omelette needs your attention. Okay, that's a surprise, but right you are. We made a pork omelette at our last reunion, and it was delicious. We want to treat the rest of the population, but need some help collecting the resources. Okay, over a number of days, would you like us to collect a certain amount of eggs and a certain amount of pork? I imagine that's what we have to do. Over the next 30 days, produce 30 eggs and 15 pork. And if we do that, we get 5 nobility. Yeah, absolutely. We can do that very easily indeed. We will do this amenity thing as well, but this is more important. The hospital is key. So very quickly, come on, run time on. Hello there. Hi, Eric Jr. How are you? Is it done? Is the hospital finished? I think it's nearly done. And but right, 3 people in there immediately. I don't care who you are. Richard Smith, Cecilia Garcia, which is an amazing name, and Joan Martinez. Get into the hospital right now. 10 patients can go into there. Everybody who is ill Go and get treated in the lovely new hospital, please. There is a hospital for you to go to. Go and get treated. Can we see who's in there? Can we see who's actually in here? 4 people are in there. Okay, I thought there were potentially going to be more, but right you are, never mind. A new encounter has spawned. Okay, whereabouts is that? It's all the way over here. And what is that? Hello. Oh, it's a fawn. It's Mr. Tumnus. Okay, a fawn that roams the forest, playing his flute for anything that will listen. Okay, we'll have to sort that out next time, because I think what we'll do is, for now, we shall wrap things up. Let's just tick time on a bit. That farm there is looking pretty good. No available Fablings. Okay, so we are down a few commoners, I think. Yeah, we're 6 down now. So potentially next time, when we get more people moving in, which is going to be in a week's time, in 7 days, then yes, I think we should get some more commoners so they can go and sort of fill the jobs where, yeah, the jobs might be empty now due to some unfortunate mismanagement, shall we say, whereby there wasn't a hospital ready and people might possibly have died a little bit. But I'm sure it's all going to be fine now. We can get this sorted. The hospital is here. 4 people are in there healing up, which is brilliant. So there we go. One big thing ticked off the list, and I knew it was going to happen. It was inevitable. It was inevitable, Mr. Anderson, that it was going to happen, wasn't it? People did die from the sickness, but hopefully not too many. I think it was 2, which is 2 deaths that possibly could have been avoided maybe, but it could have been a lot worse. So there we go, 4 people in here being all sort of healed up. They will recover, which is brilliant. And with that done, and with our first little kind of townhouse area... Oh, no. It's not, hang on, no, it's not finished. I was going to say, oh, with our new townhouse finished, but it's not finished. Can we finish it, please? Who's bringing bits of stone to this? You're bringing 2 stone bricks. Are you going to bring 2 stone bricks? You're carrying 1 stone brick. Can we please just finish this off? Can you bring more than 1 brick? Because we need multiple bricks. We'll wait for this to tick over, shall we? So, whilst they do this, we'll talk about wrapping things up. So this is almost done, which is quite good, and I like it. I think it does look very nice indeed. So, yeah, we've got ourselves some commoners in. We do need to get another one of those in, possibly, just to maximise the amount of commoners. We could possibly put that over there somewhere. That might be quite nice as well. And then, yeah, we are acquiring iron now. We have a lot of iron. So possibly we could start building things that require iron. I think there might be a few decorative things around, and we could get possibly a little kind of armory thing set up just to get ourselves some weapons and such like. We'll take 3 peasants, please. Thank you so much. But yeah, so there's plenty to do. There's a lot to do. I'm just talking. I'm just padding for time just to get this done. Are you bringing bricks? Yes, you are. Finally, well done. Okay, so you pop over here. Whack that with a hammer, and there you go. And it's going to... Oh, it's a shop. It's a shop. Okay. So do we need to put somebody to work in that shop? Yes, we do. You're selling pork. And there we go. Well done, William Ward. You can now sell pork in the shop over there. And with that done, we will wrap things up for now. We have our new kind of commoner quarter set up there, and a hospital, and, you know, a load of new things as well. More grain being produced. We've got iron now, got a load of new homes down here, which is brilliant. So it's all looking very good. There is still quite a lot to do. There is a lot to do, and we do need to possibly collect a number of planks so we can finally go and do a little bit of romance with Farah. I think, due to popular demand, that's who our romantic choice is going to be. So there you go. It can be Betty and Farah forever. BFFs and all that kind of stuff. So there we go. That's what I think we'll do. But we shall do all that kind of stuff next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Fabledom. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. You know, I'm brilliant at doctoring. I'm very good at all that kind of stuff. But we have got a flashy lights Nino machine, which is all very exciting. It's Kite Club, that's what it is. It's Kite Club. It's the craze at sweeping the hospital. Everyone loves a kite now. Stay with us, Mr. Anderson. We all know what comes next. Say it along with me. We have to go over to the Wheel of Names.